Welcome back, guys, for another top 10 of 2024. There's a lot to pick from in this line. Too many. And I told myself probably just about this time last year that I'm done with this line. There's no reason to collect it. Yeah. Who was I kidding? I wasn't kidding anybody. I wasn't kidding the wife. For some reason, this line just keeps pulling me back in. I think you're going to see here these top 10 on the reasons why. So, what am I talking about? It's a line from one of our favorite uncles. Not Uncle Ollie's, but Uncle Todd himself. Because he sees you. He sees what you're looking at. He's like, I think I know what you want. I think you need more Batman. And then more Spawn and more Batman. Looking around my table for what I'm about to show you guys on this top 10 list, I think I got maybe one Batman. So, stay tuned. Guys, thanks for tuning in to the little series that I have of the top 5 or top 10s of 2024. Don't forget, guys, to like the video, comment, subscribe if you're new, bell for notifications, and share with your friends if you want to. If not, hey, it's all right. I'm glad you're here with us today. Before I get into the rest of the 10, I do have some honorable mentions. I do love this line, the Batman Retro 66 line. I'm a completionist for the most part. There's a few that I just either missed out on or was like, I really don't need another one of these. But for the most part, I'm all in. I was going to do a separate video for that, but they all kind of fall in together. I just love the line. But the two from the Batman Adventures line and the Retro 66 line, the Joker really stands out. So I want to definitely give him an honorable mention. The Batgirl's good, Gordon's good, but this Joker and that head sculpt, phenomenal. And Marsha said he needs to be in that actual top 10, which he's in his own. He actually wins it, I guess you could say, for the Retro 66 and the new Batman Adventures. Him, as well as, I can say a close second, is our Ben Stiller, Groovy, Taco Meat and all, a Nightwing. When I first got him, I actually had him in a pose like he was dancing, disco dancing. And I still kind of have him in that John Travolta kind of strut. But this Nightwing, again, Retro 66 line, I love it. That just stands out. That's just too fun to have. So those are two honorable mentions. And the last honorable mention is actually a Build-A-Figure. He is none other than our Plastic Man. I do have his other head sculpt and accessories where he's all kind of plasticky and all that. I have it put away right now, but I think you guys get it. Plastic Man. Build-A-Figure, definitely honorable mention for our McFarlane list. I loved watching him on the cartoons. Very awesome to have. And he's got a good physique. This guy's ready to go. He's a stud. So we had to put him at least in an honorable mention, but didn't make the top 10. So you guys ready for the top 10? Here we go. Coming in late to the collection, but thank you so much to our man, Chris the Man Collects. He found us the Platinum Joker from the new McFarlane Toys digital series. Again, I still am unsure on how that all works, but I have a figure in hand, and it is a Joker in that classic tuxedo look. Has cards in hand, great looking head sculpt. So Joker, the Platinum Edition, coming in at number 10. Thanks again, Chris. You're awesome. Yes, another shout out to my man, Chris the Man Collects. He also had a Hawkman Platinum Edition for me. And this guy is kind of hard to stand, so I do have a figure stand with him. Kind of have him posed out, kind of balanced with his huge wings. But the Platinum Edition Hawkman, really cool. I wish, a little bit more color or texture to his very pale and very pinky pale type of skin. But on the shelf, as is, he's going to be good. He'll be good to where he is. Hawkman at number 9. Coming at number 8 came with one of our vehicles that might make the top 5 vehicles of 2024. Morgan Freeman. Finally. FOX. We have Lucius right here in the house pointing at you, telling you, bring all his stuff back in one piece. I did not and have never found the Platinum Edition Morgan Freeman, and it's okay. If I ever find him, I'll add him to the collection, but I am not going to pay aftermarket for him because I like this outfit right here. And again, we do collect a lot of the Platinum Editions just to keep in box. So if we find him, great. If not, no worries. Coming in at number 7, speaking of Platinum Edition, this is not the Platinum Edition version. I do have him, but we have the regular common version, which looks just as good, and we have the Penguin. So him, along with number 10, the Joker, dressed for success, dressed for the town, in their tuxes, we have the Penguin. Awesome detail in the head and face sculpt, and of course just the overall look of the character. Now, there is a review on my channel. Feel free to check that out. Coming in with this imposing figure, I missed out on the initial release of him, I think last year or even the year before, late in, I guess, 2022. Finally found Bane. And he came with a 2-pack with Batman and the broken back. I don't need that Batman. I need this Bane. Looks great on the shelf. Very imposing. Kind of the deluxe size figure. It's huge. And it's Bane. So we add him to the collection at number 6. And another Platinum Edition, I was able to find quite a few of her in store. So I got one in box, one out of box, and I actually sent one to our buddy Comics, who won a trivia night with us almost a year ago now, or maybe half a year ago. I don't know, whenever it was. But I was able to send him as a winner of the trivia night. But it is Catwoman, the Platinum Edition Catwoman. Looks really good to me. I know some of you guys talked about the whole googly eye syndrome and all that stuff. I get it. And I'm okay with that critique, which not so much a critique or a complaint, but on the shelf, Anne Hathaway, Catwoman, there's no confusing that she was in Dark Knight, there's no confusion that she was one of the stars in Dark Knight Rises as one of the anti-heroes, I guess you could say. So Catwoman, Anne Hathaway, Platinum Edition. Coming in from the Batman Forever movie, a villain that has a split personality. And he goes well with his split personality and the other guy with a split personality to make a dynamic duo of evil. But just edging out, I can say just edging out at number 5, but at number 4 and just losing out to number 3, we got Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face. Likeness, pretty good to Tommy Lee Jones. And again, can't get super, I guess you could say, accurate or 100% on it, but it's pretty close, especially on the shelf. When you're looking at them, there's no doubt that this is Tommy Lee Jones and Two-Face from Batman Forever. So like I was kind of getting edged out by this guy right here is the other one from Batman Forever, the other villain. We got our Jim Carrey Riddler, and I got him in that pose like he's getting ready to toss that grenade into the Batmobile. Maybe a top 5 vehicle. But right now we got the top 10, and coming in at number 3 is Jim Carrey and the Riddler. So that only leaves 2 left. This other one, you guys are like, why didn't he even make the top 10? It's just, again, the way he looks. My list, guys, my opinion, playability, the nostalgic feel. And for this one right here, going to the movies, not the TV show, but the movies, on, when I first saw this character for the scene, really like, wow, that is dramatic. And it is Heath Ledger, Joker, with the clown face. Shout out to our guy Bama Freddy. Make sure you guys are following Bama Freddy and hitting him up for any of your diorama needs. But he had no more need or use for this clown Joker. Fits my collection very well, thanks, Adam. So here we go. We got Heath Ledger with the clown face Joker. And this next one that edges out everybody. I don't care what you guys think. My list, my number 1, no, not 2, but number 1 for many, many reasons. And I think Toddy Mac, this guy, hey, Todd, do me a favor. Get rid of the pins. Step up into 2024. But I think one of the biggest things that Toddy Mac could have done and really got to us older generation when it came to this 6-pack of the movie Batman was include Adam West. Now, primarily on the TV show, but there was a Batman movie from the retro 66, or, from the 66 guys. Why didn't you include him? Look at this guy, Adam West. This is my Batman. Absolutely my Batman. Soft goods cape, Good job on that, Todd. He's got the Batusi eyes going on, and that has exactly how he is on the shelf, doing the Batusi. Coming in at number 1 for so many reasons, Adam West, Batman 66. I really think it was a shame that he didn't get included into that 6-pack of, you know, the movie characters. I guess a 6-pack is easier to say than a 7-pack. You know, what? Keaton, Bale, Kilmer, Clooney, Battison, and Ben Affleck. So those are the 6. So it would have been a 7-pack with Adam West. But come on, man. He is the man. He is the man, and the reason why I know I loved Batman as a kid. Guys, that's it. Crazy list, isn't it? I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, where's Captain Carrot? Where is Lobo? Look, that's my list, guys. I love it. Leave it in the comments. What's your top 10? What's your top 5? Just give me your top 1. Do you agree with anything on this list, or am I just completely way off base? Which is probably a fair assessment. What is a fair assessment and what is actually the truth is my thanks to you guys for always tuning into these videos. It is another top 5, top 10 of 2024 videos, and I appreciate you guys checking this one out. Feel free to check the other ones out, and make sure you guys are in, you know, hit that subscribe button, bell for notifications, because I will be dropping the overall 2024 top 24 of 2024, which it's hard. But regardless, guys, hopefully you guys had a great 2024. Looking forward to what McFarlane's going to put out in 2025, to include, I have yet, other people are finding it, the Christopher Reeve. He could have easily have made this list, but we don't have him in hand. Will he be included in next year's 2025? It all depends. You know, if I get him in 2025, sure, I'll include it in 2025, but he's a 2024 character / official release 2025. Who knows? That's our list from Toddy Mac and myself. Thank you guys for tuning in. Always enjoy the ride. We'll see you guys on the next one.
Oh yeah, holy moly, God, that's dramatic.
Skadoosh.